At about 5:30 this afternoon, we had a Precinct 6 constable sergeant going southbound here on Lockwood. He observed a vehicle coming north over the bridge over Buffalo Bayou at a high rate of speed. The vehicle went to the bottom of the hill. There's a little dip there. The vehicle hit the dip, lost control, went off the roadway, and struck a tree. The fire department responded to the location. They had to do an extraction. There was an adult male and an adult female in the car. They're both deceased here at the scene. So it appears that we had a vehicle at a high rate of speed going northbound on Lockwood, lost control, and struck a tree. Our vehicle crimes investigators are on scene, conducting a follow-up. They're talking to the witnesses. I believe there's some surveillance video of a couple of the businesses, a bank and a bus company down there. They're trying to obtain that one.
So did this happen during a pursuit?
No, it was not a pursuit. The sergeant, like I say, he was going southbound. He just kind of looked ahead, scanning traffic, saw the vehicle coming northbound over the bridge. Opposite of him, basically, he's going south. The car's going north. The car passes him, going the other direction, hits the bump, spins out, hits the tree.
So he came across before the accident occurred. He just came across driving by.
Well, he was just going south.
Yeah.
And he looks up, sees the car coming towards him, the opposite direction, at a high rate of speed. The vehicle loses control. He didn't have time to turn on his lights. Didn't have time to try to stop it or anything. He just sees a car at high speed and it crashes.
So we talked to a longtime resident out here who says that dip is like infamous out here. Like everybody who knows when you're traveling down there, you can't go too fast over here.
Well, it's kind of an unusual spot because you've got that bridge that's over the ship channel or the Buffalo Bayou portion back there. And so you come down off that hill, cars pick up a little speed, then you go back up. So there is kind of a dip there. And if you're not paying attention, you could lose control. It's pretty obvious that this vehicle was doing above the speed limit, so that aggravates it. If you're doing the normal speed limit, you wouldn't lose control, but if you're going fast, you could.
Do you know the relation between the man and woman?
Don't know. They're both in their 50s.
In their 50s?
Do you know what the speed limit is here on Lockwood? I don't know.
I believe it's 35 or 40.
Okay. We'll double check.
Yeah.
So how fast do you think the vehicle was?
Just based on how far the vehicle went after it left the roadway, I'd say 80 or 90. That's just a guess. Our accident
So
investigators.
possibly double it.
Yeah. Our accident investigators will be able to figure that out, which is the crash point was.
How long do you expect the road to be?
Another hour and a half, waiting on the mechanism.